Hey everybody, for strength training today, you're going to want a lot of dumbbells. You're going to need lighter upper body dumbbells enough that you feel stable to stand and press them away from you. So light dumbbells for that, and then just regular upper body dumbbells. And then you're going to need a heavier pair of a full body dumbbell that you're going to do some Romanian deadlifts into an upright row. So you're going to be using it for lower body, but you're also going to need to pull them up. So heavy full body, really light upper body, and then just regular upper body dumbbells, and then a mat or a soft surface. We will be on our knees today and on our back, so whatever you need to support that. Your first move is going to be our skiers. So that's just keeping those feet together as we drop from side to side, and make sure you're turning your body inwards when you get to that side position too, so you're not facing forward the entire time. After that, we're going to trick your mind a little bit. We're going to do some walking reverse lunges. So instead of walking forward doing lunges, you're going to step back and then continue to step back. If you don't have the space for traveling lunges, then what I want you to do is just stay in place and just alternate that leg you step back with, and then drop that knee down as low as you can get it. We're not using any weights for it, so you can challenge yourself and get a little lower. After that, we're going to go down to the ground for glute bridge walkouts. So that's where we keep our toes up, so we're flexing those feet. And we're using those heels to walk out. Nice, slow baby steps until we can get as straight with those legs as we can. Or maybe this is the farthest point you're going to get to. That's perfectly fine. And then you're going to walk it back. But keep that lower portion of your back and your glutes engaged and off the ground the entire time. After that, we're going to stay in this position. We're going to grab some upper body dumbbells for single, double chest press. So your palms are going to be facing towards those knees as you do a single arm press, other arm, and then both arms together. And then after that, we're going to stand it on up, and we're going to do what I call butterfly legs. So just standing in a wide stance, you're going to drop into kind of a quarter squat. You're going to push your knees out and allow your body to naturally bring those knees back in. So the lower you get, the more you are going to feel this. And I want you to try to keep your feet flat on the ground as best as you can. The inner part of your shoe is probably going to come up a little bit. Perfectly fine. Just really keep trying to press those feet firmly into the ground and try to stay low. After that, you're going to want those upper body dumbbells that I said that are pretty light for upper body, so you can stand and press them out. So a dumbbell in each hand, palms are going to be facing down. We're going to be into that quarter squat position. You're going to press those weights out in front of you, bring them back, and then we're going to add a modified push-up to this. So once those weights are at your chest, you come down with those dumbbells, step, drop those knees. If you are uncomfortable doing a push-up on your dumbbells, that is fine. Set the dumbbells down. Your hands are going to go away from it, and you're going to do a push-up. Grab those dumbbells, back up into plank, up. Drop your butt as you stand up, and then bring them back. So a lot of full body happening with that, but I want you to stay light with those dumbbells. If for some reason going down to the ground and doing push-ups is not in the cards for you today, you're going to continue that standing press, and you're just going to stand up after every press, so you won't hold that quarter squat position. After that, you're going to need those heavy full body weights for a straight leg deadlift into an upright row. Then we're going to go down to the ground for V-sit shoulder press. So you may want those lighter upper body dumbbells that you use for that standing chest press. Grab the back of the thighs, lean yourself back, and we are doing our shoulder press. We are just not fully upright in that seated position. You are leaned back. Then we're going to switch to our knees for biceps curls. After biceps curls, we're going to lay back flat, and we're going to do scissor legs for our abdominal exercise. So those are your legs are just going straight. They're higher than flutters. They're not super low to the ground, but your legs are still straight. They're just going to be up higher. So those are our 10 moves. We're getting started with those skiers. As always, everything is 1 minute long. Again, angle yourself inwards, okay? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's get warmed up with our first move. Move those arms with you. Try to pin the legs together. If you need to modify this, you're going to step and you're going to stay angled. Just take that jump away from any of our moves if you need that modification. Otherwise, really travel side to side. Make sure you're using those arms. Wake up that upper body too. 10 seconds left. Channel your inner Olympian with these skiers. 3, 2, 1. Good. Next up is that walking reverse lunge. So again, if you don't have the space, then you stay stationary, step it back, step it in and switch. Otherwise, try to travel. Take your time. It's a little different. Just take your time, okay? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. You don't always have to lunge and then get right into the next one. You can step center together and then send that foot back. So we're halfway. Final 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Down to the ground. Glute bridge walkouts first, and then that chest press. So get those upper body dumbbells next to you so you're ready to go. But glute bridge walkouts first. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Little baby steps. Don't just fully extend that leg super fast. Little micro steps with those heels. And try to walk those heels as close to those glutes as you can. If for some reason this is bothering you, I'm going to encourage you just to hold a glute bridge as your modifier, okay? So you can get that full extension of that leg. Try to hold it. Feel those hamstrings, back of your thighs working. And then slowly walk it back. Three, 2, 1. Good. All right, we're here for our next move. As I said, it's that single, double chest press. Palms facing towards your feet, right arm, left arm, both together. 3, 2, 1. Begin. That arm that's not doing the pressing will just rest down and wait its turn. If you want an extra challenge, you can hold a glute bridge, but you do not have to. It's just going to add a little bit more depth in your press. Twenty seconds left. Slow and in control. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Bring it all the way up for our butterfly legs. Again, our feet are wide, our toes are pointed forward. Dropping it into that quarter squat or even a little bit lower. You push your knees out. Let them naturally come back in as they're flying. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Really press those big toes into the ground. Evenly distribute that weight in your foot. Like I said, they will come up. Just try not to go all the way onto those lateral sides of your shoes. Keep them flat as best as you can. And the lower you go, the harder it's going to be. Inner thigh is what we're working. Should feel that burning. You are still working your glutes and the outer thighs as well, but targeting those inner thigh muscles, especially the lower you go. If you ever need a break though, you stand up. Fully straighten those legs and then right back down. Your focus again is pushing out. Don't worry about pulling them back in. Let your knees do that naturally. 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, grab those light dumbbells for that standing press into that push-up. There's a lot of parts to this one, so don't worry about how many reps you get done. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Drop it down low. Dumbbells come up, out, in, kind of hinge. Walk yourself out. Again, either push up here or modify. You can have your hands off those dumbbells or on the dumbbells. But give me that push up, back up into plank. When you come back up, drop that butt, stand up nice and strong. "15 seconds left. Three, 2, 1. Very good. All right. Romanian deadlift. That's our straight leg deadlift into the upright row. So those elbows come out. Pulling right up towards our chest. I'll give you a side profile. 3, 2, 1. Slight bend, hinge. All the way up, slight thrust forward with those hips, and then pull. Break it into pieces if you need to. Bend. Hips and butt go back, flat back. Reverse that, slight thrust forward, pull, slowly lower down. "15 seconds left. Three, 2, 1. Good. Down to the ground for our last 3 moves. We've got that C-sit shoulder press or that V-sit if you want to lift your legs up for a little higher intensity. Make that letter V with your body. Otherwise, heels down and we lean. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Begin. Palms facing your knees, your feet. And you're trying your best not to slowly come up to this full upright position. We want to stay leaned back. We want to pull that belly button in nice and tight and remain this position the entire time, even when we're pressing those weights up. Whenever you need a break, I want you to set your dumbbells down, hands on the back of the thighs. You can hold this position, but if you need that full relief, then you can come and sit up fully. Ten seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, kneeling biceps. So we're on both knees. If we can't be on both knees today, I can suggest either half kneeling or even just completely standing up for our regular biceps curls, okay? 3, 2, 1. Curl. Pull that belly button in tight. Squeeze those glutes. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, we've got those scissors. So back flat, head and neck can rest on the ground, but sometimes people prefer to have them lifted up. You can get that extra support with those hands below the lower lumbar. Legs are straight. 3, 2, 1. And again, nice and high. One leg up, one leg down. The leg that's down, you're still trying to keep it hover just above the ground. But if you need a modification, then that bottom leg can always tap, and you can just switch and always have one leg on the ground, kind of grounded for you, and the other one lifts up. And get a nice little hamstring stretch with that modification too. Line up your breathing to match those leg movements. Do not hold your breath. If you want to keep those legs going, you don't want to do that resting option, then just have your knees bent. Still working that same area of those abdominals, just a little different way. 3, 2, 1. Oh, give those knees a nice hug. Get a good stretch, grab some water, and we'll be back in 1 minute for round 2. Ten seconds left. We go back to that cardio move, those skiers. Again, you're always facing inward and we're pumping those arms with us. 3, 2, 1, begin. Don't forget, modify, step and turn that body in. Just stay kind of low, so a slight bend in those knees the entire time. Make all of these moves work for you. Let them meet you where you're at. Ten seconds left. I know cardio minutes seem like they go a lot slower than our strength ones. 3, 2, 1. All right, walking reverse lunge. Again, either stationary and alternating that leg you step back with, or moving. 3, 2, 1, go. Halfway. Ten seconds left. Three, 2, 1. Down to the ground, glute bridge walkouts, and then single, double chest press after that. So get yourself set up for both moves. Glute bridge walkouts first in 3, 2, 1, begin. Again, little steps with those heels. Modification, you're just holding that glute bridge, squeezing those glutes, getting as much of your back off the ground as you can. Four, 3, 2, 1. Good. Relax those glutes. Get yourself set up for our single, double chest press. So right, left together. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Don't forget, if you want a little extra intensity, you can hold a glute bridge for this. That'll add a little bit more depth for your arms. Regardless if you're holding a glute bridge or if you're back flat on the ground, your feet are flat on the ground. With that head and neck supporting you flat on the ground too as well. You don't need any extra added strain. Keep those points of contact with the ground. $20 left. And then we come up for butterfly. Four, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Bring it up. Feet wide, toes forward for those butterfly legs. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Push those knees out as far as you can without too much of that shoe of your foot coming off the ground. That's your goal. Just over halfway. Final 5, 3, 2, 1. Bring it on up. All right, standing press down to that push-up. Modify that push-up down on the knees if you need to. Let go of those dumbbells and place your hands flat on the ground, as opposed to staying on those dumbbells for the push-ups if you need to, or just continue the standing press outs, right? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Make sure when you're coming back up with those dumbbells in your hands, all the weight drops into those heels, butt drops down. Power through those feet to stand up nice and tall. Three, 2, 1. Very good. All right, Romanian deadlift, that straight leg deadlift to our upright row. So grab your full body dumbbells. 3, 2, 1, begin. Nothing more than a slight bend in those knees. When you go to stand up fully for the upright row, slight thrust of those hips forward and pull your shoulders back and then pull the weights up. Halfway. Last 10. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Down to the ground. B or C, sit, shoulder press. The only difference in those letters is if your feet are up off the ground or if your heels are stabilized into the ground. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Pull that belly button in nice and tight. You don't have to constantly do the press. Give yourself a little bit of rest in between those repetitions. You're halfway. Keep that slight lean back. Remember, we're not trying to get all the way up here. Stay back. Four, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Next up is our kneeling biceps curls. Again, if we are not having both knees on the ground, I suggest either half kneeling or full standing. 3, 2, 1. Begin. $15 seconds left. And then next up in our last move is scissor abs. Three, 2, 1. Back flat. Add that lumbar support if you need it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Don't forget your options, keeping one heel down and then switching that single leg lift. Or instead of the straight leg, keep a nice bend and you're still getting those legs nice and far apart. You just have a little flexion in that knee and that's perfectly fine. Just showing those different modifications. I'm still feeling it. You don't have to do speed scissors either. Ten seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Another nice knee hug. One more break and come back for round 3. Back to our skiers in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Last time through everything. Job. Already over halfway. Three, 2, 1. All right, next up is those walking reverse lunges. Time starts in 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Ten seconds left. Last 3, 2, 1. Glute bridge walkouts. Three, 2, 1. Begin. Feel those hamstrings working. Keep pushing yourself. I know they're tough. These are perfect if you don't have access to those leg curls, leg extension machines. Glute bridge exercises are going to do the exact same thing for you, especially these for your hammies. 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Relax those glutes, relax those legs. You ready for single, single, double chest press? 3, 2, 1. Begin. You know what? Sometimes your brain plays with you. As I'm sitting here doing these, the thought comes across my mind that, did I do single, single, double round 1 and round 2? Or did I just keep doing singles? I know I did single, single, double. But my brain is trying to be very mean. So if that's you and you've been doing singles this whole time, don't worry about it. You're still working your chest. That's perfect. Last 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring yourself up for butterfly. At least I think I was doing single, single, double. At least I kept saying single, single, double. That has to count. Ready, set, go. Again, getting your knees as far apart as you can without lifting those shoes up too much. And we're sitting down nice and low. Notice I'm not leaned forward. Up tall, out, and in. Halfway. I don't know about you, but my legs are burning. Stick with it. Keep getting low. Don't slowly come all the way up here. Come on. Let it burn. 3, 2, 1. Good. Stand it up. Shake those legs out. Standing press down to those push-ups. Again, handle the push-ups how you wish. Hands on the dumbbells, hands not on the dumbbells. Modify down on the knees or up in that high plank position. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Make sure you're stabilizing your body on that press out. So you're going into that quarter squat. You're bracing your body for when you stand back up after that push-up. So no one's doing a straight press out with legs straight. We're here. Three, 2, 1. Romanian deadlift to upright row. Three, 2, 1. Begin. Keep those weights really close to your body. Pull those shoulders back and look up at me, not down at your shoes. Don't follow the weights down. Really accentuate pushing those hips back. Feel that lower back getting stronger as you push those hips out so you can go in that nice flat back. 10 seconds left. Three, 2, 1. Good. Onto our C-sit shoulder press. Down on the ground for our last 3 moves. 3 more minutes of work. You're done with your workout for the day. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Seconds left. Stay leaned back. Three, 2, 1. Biceps curls. kneeling, half kneeling, standing, whatever works for you today. But regular curls, palms facing up. 3, 2, 1, begin. See how slow you can go. Feel the difference in those biceps when you go slower. Feel them working a little bit harder. Four, 3, 2, 1. Last move. Onto those scissors. 3 different ways to perform this movement, all working those lower abdominals right below the belly button. 3, 2, 1, go. Job, 15 seconds left. Final 5, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. This will be my last live strength training class. Just a heads up, next week, this class will not be on Zoom. I recorded it yesterday and it's already up on YouTube. So when you're ready to work out next Tuesday and you want your strength training class, head over to YouTube and you'll find it. It's already listed for February 24th and you'll get to see me one last time. So thanks for joining me for today and I'll see you later this week.